Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. It is July 1st, 2023. We will be reading from Proverbs chapter 1 today, but it is also for us here in the U.S. Anyway, the weekend that most of us will be celebrating the independence of our country. We call it the 4th of July because it, lands on the 4th of July, but it is Independence Day. Used to be a tradition of mine that I would sit down and I would read the Constitution of the United States, the Declaration of Independence, on this weekend to remind myself of what these freedoms are. But that's not necessary because I found a place where I find greater independence and greater freedom than even what the Constitution of this great country provides. Don't get me wrong, I love the Constitution. I wish we would follow it a lot better. But the reality is, whether we follow that or not, if I have a relationship with God, I have a relationship with this right here, the Bible. If I do those things, it doesn't matter what country I live in, what set of rules that country has, or what set of rules a man that's over me has, because the relationship with the King of Kings is always in place. So I need you to remember that this weekend as you're going through. First and foremost, we have an incredible country. If you live in the United States of America, you have to understand. You have freedoms that are so unprecedented, and you should be thanking God for them every day and asking God to guide your rulers, the people that we elect to put in place, because they were chosen by Him. Yes, they were chosen by Him, and it's our job to pray that they follow His will. But today, we're not going any further with that. I could go on forever talking about that. I'm very passionate about my patriotism, my guns, my Bible, my country, my family. But I'm not going to do that. Sorry. Today, we are going to, though, take a look at something that's very, very important. In Proverbs chapter 1, starting in verse 20, going to 22, it says, "Wisdom calls out in the street. She raises her voice in the public square. She cries out above the commotions. She speaks at the entrance of the holy gates. How long, foolish ones, will you love ignorance? How long will you mockers enjoy mocking, and you fools hate knowledge?" Here's the thing, guys. Proverbs chapter 1 is the starting of Solomon's cry to tell us how to live our lives. He tells us to listen to instruction. He tells us to avoid people that choose stupid. And then he tells us that the truth is not a quiet whisper. The truth is not silent. The truth is not quiet in any way. The truth of how to live your life is screaming at you, no, don't do that. You know you shouldn't do that. Don't follow those people. They're doing something stupid. Don't. Crying out from the rooftops, crying out from the city gates, crying out from the city square, crying out from every corner, there is always a reminder to us that we shouldn't be doing those things. Solomon says if we respond to those warnings, God will pour out His Spirit on us and teach us. But if we don't, Solomon says in verse 24, "Since I called out and you refused, extended my hand and no one paid attention, since you neglected all my counsel and did not accept my correction, I in turn will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when terror strikes you. He's not being vicious. He just can't help you. Every step of the way, he's offering his hand. He's offering his guidance. Yes, Lord, I appreciate the fact that you're talking to me too. We get to choose every step of the way. This weekend, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to go down the wrong paths. And the Holy Spirit is going to be screaming at you. And I don't care if you're a believer or not. That's a fact. No one comes to the Father except through Christ, and no one knows Christ except through the Spirit of God. The Holy Spirit's screaming. And you're going to make a choice. And the consequences are going to be real. They're either going to be good consequences or bad consequences, but the consequences are going to be real. We need to hold firm to what God is teaching today. I love y'all. Hope you have a good day, great day. Hopefully it doesn't rain out every plan you've got. And I hope that you enjoy this time that you have to spend remembering the country that gives you the freedom to worship freely every day. God bless, guys. Have a great day.